Hello, my name is David Jenkins, and I'm a Cloud Solutions Architect at Atlassian. Today we are going to demo how to do cloud migration from server to cloud. In this example, we'll be doing cloud migration from a version of Confluence Server to Confluence Cloud. The first thing we're going to do is log into Confluence Server. Once we're logged in, we're going to click the Settings button and go to Manage Apps. Once there, we'll be able to notice the Cloud Migration Assistant for Confluence is already pre-installed with the latest version of Confluence. Scroll all the way down on the left-hand sidebar and click Migration Assistant. This is the migration welcome page. Use this tool to migrate your users and spaces from Confluence Server to Atlassian's cloud-hosted environment. We'll help you choose what to move and set up a migration to run when you're ready. If you have any other questions, you can always visit the Cloud Migration Center to learn more about the compliance and compatibility and read the migration guide to plan your move. A couple things to note before migrating. This tool will migrate spaces, users, and groups, but not apps. It requires that you use Confluence server sites that run on version 5.10 or later. And it also requires you to have System Administrator global permissions in Confluence Server and Site Administrator permissions in the destination cloud site. Here's how it works. First of all, you're going to run an analysis on your existing Confluence site to see which spaces you have, how large they are, number of users and groups that you plan to possibly migrate over. Once you've done the analysis, then you'll create a migration plan. You'll give it a name, and then you will configure the plan in the settings and determine what exactly you want to migrate over. You'll have an option to review and save, and then you'll be able to manage the migration plans. So let's click Run Analysis. We've analyzed the instance, and here's what we've discovered. There are 13 groups, 14 users, 12 spaces, and 174 pages, 125 megabytes in attachments. This results in around an estimated time to migrate of 8 minutes. So let's click Create Plan. From here, we'll be able to choose what we'd like to migrate. As you can see, we've selected to migrate spaces and users and groups. Then we'll click Continue. This shows us a list of all the spaces in our plan. We're going to select all of them because we want to migrate all of the spaces. Let's add the items to the plan. From here, we need to give a name to this plan. We're going to call it New Migration Plan and choose the cloud site that we want to migrate to. Click Continue. Once we've authenticated into our Atlassian ID account, we need to select the migration destination. That's our Atlassian Cloud Confluence site that we want to migrate to. Click Confirm. We've now selected the cloud migration destination and we're ready to review the plan. Here, we have the option of reviewing all of the cloud migration plan details. We can tell which destination we are going to be migrating to. We can tell that we're going to be migrating users and groups, 12 spaces, 174 pages, and 123 megabytes of attachments. It's going to take around 8 minutes to do this, so let's go ahead and click Run. We'll be prompted with a message asking us for permission to allow us to migrate data from server to the cloud instance. Our plan is now in progress, so let's view some of the details. Here's the migration plan in progress. We're going to condense this into about a 30-second clip so that you can see the process for how migration occurs. First, users and groups are finished, successfully migrated to the cloud environment. Next, we're seeing all the individual spaces migrate one by one, followed by the pages, and we're waiting till the successful upload process is complete for each of these before we go and check inside of our Cloud Confluence instance. Looks like we're done. Let's click back. We're 100% complete for this migration plan. This is the Cloud Confluence site. As you can see from the homepage and the activity, all of these spaces have been migrated over. We're going to click on IT support just to see that it matches some of the content that we had from our server site. And look at that. Users, pictures, attachments have all been migrated over. The pages, the format, the structure, everything. We've just successfully completed a cloud migration process from server to cloud. And that concludes our demo for cloud migration. Thank you very much for tuning in.